Hello, I'm Sam, and this is the complete story and lore of the BoxBoy franchise. We start not with the original BoxBoy game, but instead with its prequel BoxBoy+BoxGirl. It's a lovely day on the bright green Box planet. Here we see tons of different Box people, including our protagonist, QB. Walking up to QB is QC, alongside two Cube babies. Suddenly, meteors emanating a dark smoke start hitting the planet and turn the green grass black. The red-cheeked Cube baby, officially known as Box Baby, gets separated from the group, but is found by another set of boxes known as Box Dad and Box Mom. Unable to reach Box Baby, QB and QC begin looking for survivors. They first find the blue-cheeked Cube baby who had been completely drained of energy by the dark smoke. Luckily, QB manages to revive the blue-cheeked Cube baby, who I'll dub Junior. Junior then uses some of his new energy to give QB the ability to uphook. It's not too long until they stumble upon Cutie, the tallest box person in the series, and revive him too. It's implied in one of the comics that his height correlates to his age, but for reasons I'll get into later, we can't say for sure if this is canon. They continue journeying forward and find a box who has been partially disintegrated. They manage to revive this box, but after he gives QB the slide ability, the box fully disintegrates. Returning to the other group, Box Mom, Box Dad, and Box Baby also begin looking for survivors. Along the way, they also find partially disintegrated Cube babies who give them different abilities before dying. The three of them then fall into a hole created by the meteor and find an unpowered spaceship. Box Mom gives Box Baby her bow, and the two parents sacrifice their energy to power the spaceship. The spaceship then heads to the surface where it picks up Junior, QB, QC, and Cutie. Inside the spaceship, they not only find Box Baby, but also a computer monitor showing a planet pulsating with dark smoke. This planet is the origin of the dark smoke meteors. The dark planet then shoots out a massive meteor at Box Planet. To protect the planet, QB and QC shoot out these drill pillar machines at the meteor and then descend to the meteor to activate them. Meanwhile, Cutie descends back to Box Planet to activate some lasers and shoot the dark planet. Cutie manages to activate them all, weakening the smoke levels on the planet. He then heads to the dark planet himself to seal off the origin of the smoke. Unfortunately, a gray vortex forms, sucking in the planet, and he has to use his energy to teleport into the empty void of space instead. Back to QB and QC, on the meteor they meet a sickly box person. This box person sacrifices themselves to activate the first drill, while also giving QB the ability to ground pound. QC sacrifices herself for the second drill, and QB tries to sacrifice himself for the final drill, but it requires two box people. This is where our timeline splits. In the good ending, QB brings along 4 miracle fragments, obtained by completing each of the game's storylines. These fragments form into Miracle Boy, who then sacrifices himself along QB to destroy the meteor. However, in the bad ending, QB doesn't have the fragments, and the meteor strikes Box Planet, leaving QB's body lying on the surface. Many years later, after Junior and Box Baby have grown up, they manage to find Cutie and rescue him. Around here, Junior and Box Baby give themselves new names to fit with their new adult bodies. QB and QC, to honor the two brave boxes who tried to save the planet previously. While the damage to Box Planet has been done, the 3 boxes head back down and try to revive it. This is where the events of the original BoxBoy take place. QB descends down to the planet first, likely to make sure it's safe. He lands next to the original QB and begins his journey. Along the way, he comes across a dangerous new species, the Spiky. I think it's safe to assume that the Spikies are caused by the black smoke's continual presence on the planet, given that we don't see them anywhere in the prequel. Eventually, QC and Cutie descend as well, and the 3 of them use the drill machines to revive the planet at the cost of all their energy. Luckily, this isn't the end, as in BoxBoxBoy, the character Planetron, who I believe to be the spirit of Box Planet, helps QB. From what I can tell, this game takes place entirely within some kind of weird astral plane dreamscape where Planetron allows QB to revive his friends and himself. At the end of the game, all of them wake up healthy and return to the spaceship. Using their spaceship, the Box Gang then travels to other planets affected by the dark smoke in ByeByeBoxBoy. On each planet, they rescue a Cube baby and use the unique powers of each planet's Planetron to get rid of the black smoke on said planet. Unfortunately, the original black smoke planet reappears from the gray vortex. Not wanting any more destruction, QB fires 3 drills into the dark planet, planning to get rid of it once and for all. Interestingly, the planet shoots out more meteors to destroy 2 of the drills, implying the planet itself could be sentient. QB tries to activate the 1 remaining drill, but the planet retaliates by releasing a geyser of smoke. Luckily, QC and Cutie hold back the dark smoke, and the 3 of them make the final sacrifice, giving up their remaining energy to disintegrate the dark planet. Their bodies land back on Box Planet, where the remaining Cube babies now live. But we know that QB isn't fully dead, as he can be seen opening his eyes before falling asleep. And that's the complete story of the BoxBoy franchise so far. A shockingly dark plot for a silly little Nintendo puzzle series. But we still have a loose thread to tie up. The comics. Are they canon to the main story of BoxBoy? Well, I'd lean towards them not being canon for one big reason. They take place on Earth instead of Box Planet. Box Planet has been established as the setting of BoxBoy since the very first game. It's weird to just ignore that. Plus, the characters in the comic can talk when they never do so in-game, which is odd. Overall, it seems unlikely for the comics to be truly canon. That being said, I think we can still infer a few things from the comics. For example, QB and the other characters are 3D cubes, not 2D squares. Also, it seems QB and QC have a thing for each other, as it's shown in multiple comics. And finally, it's possible that BoxBoy shares the universe with Kirby, given that Kirby shows up in quite a few comics, but it's also very likely that the two are separate. Shoutouts to MiniKiwiGeek2 on the BoxBoy subreddit for their lore dump. It made the process of making this video a lot smoother. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I am rectangular. I feel it in my bones, I am rectangular. I fill no hole, I am rectangular. And you are a circle, I am rectangular. I fill no hole.